So it's 10 o'clock at night and I'm like a night owl. Actually, that's a lie. I'm lying to myself. When it comes to focusing and locking in and getting things done, I have to do it at night. But if it's like getting something over with, I will wake up however early and do it. So I'm okay with waking up like at 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning to do something. When it comes to focusing, packaging orders, restocking, I gotta be locked in at night. That's why I'm packing orders right now. It's raining, it's late at night, I can focus, it's Saturday. This is what I do instead of going out and being like normal people my age. My social media has exploded. Well, my Instagram has exploded. I have nearly tripled my followers since literally last month. So I'm so grateful, but that means I have a lot of orders to pack and a lot of prep to do, and I have markets to prep for because it's almost summer. So we have a lot of work to do. It's now 11:30. I've done a little bit of orders. These are the ones that I was able to finish. I'm still working on a couple more, but I know this doesn't look like a lot, but this is something that I have been praying for years, and little me would be so happy to see just a couple of these orders. And so the fact that I have this many is so blessing. But yeah, I'm gonna take a break for today. We're gonna resume tomorrow morning. Good morning. It is now Sunday and we do have a lot of orders to do. So I went ahead and recorded the order packaging process on Instagram just because everybody likes to watch their order being packed. And honestly, the orders themselves were so cute. But the one thing I wanted to focus on were these envelopes. I needed to kind of change up the size now that I'm getting more orders. Before I had one per page. Now I need to make a little bit smaller so I can save on materials. So this is the original size of the envelope. This was my first prototype. It's just a little too small, so I'm trying to make it as big as possible. But look at the difference, and it's kind of cute too. I like it. It's gonna save me on paper and ink, so hopefully it can still fit the sticker, and it's just a little smaller, but it gets the job done, and I can save a little bit on packaging costs. So this was the original envelope. I was able to make it smaller, but it was super small. This is what I'm going with. And you can tell it's a lot bigger and it can fit a lot more stickers, and I can still fit 2 on each page. So this is probably what I'll be going for from now on. This one's the very first one. I think it's so cute and it still fits perfectly in the envelope. I just absolutely love packaging orders. I could do it all day, every day, but obviously it's a struggle just getting orders sometimes, but it's just so aesthetically pleasing, and the most annoying part about it is just not having everything in stock. So I really have to spend a good amount of time making sure I have everything in stock, because if not, it just makes it a complete nightmare, and I spend more time just restocking than packing actual stickers. But I'm so happy that you guys are here to witness kind of my journey of revamping my business now that it's growing. Oh my gosh, like I can't believe that. But yeah, some changes are coming and it's gonna make it better. It is Sunday, probably around 1 o'clock. Oh, I'm so tired. Okay, so I'm at the gym right now, and every time I come here, I try to add a minute to each time that I run. So right now, I just did 28 minutes. I'm proud of myself. I'm trying to get my running back up, just because I stay in my house all day. So we're gonna keep finishing my workout, and I'm here with my super cute water bottle that I have and I decorated. I was kind of falling into like a slump at home. I think like my back, it wasn't like mentally, it was like physically. Back was hurting so much, and I know it's because I've been sitting all day and my hips are tight. I am also only 200 away from hitting 10K on Instagram, so we'll see. So I decided to try something new, and I got this package, and so far it's really good. I'm adding an egg, but definitely got a feel for the day. Like, I don't even know if I made it right, but it looks so good and it tastes really good. So 10 out of 10 recommend. My God, I messed up the edges. This is one of my least favorite parts, is having to put all of the adoption certificates back where they belong. I normally just leave everything out in one big pile, which you'll see later on, but I'm trying to be productive. I think it's biologically embedded in our DNA that we just, like, us females just are really bad with spending money, but who knows. I was waiting on a friend and traffic was just so bad, so I just happened to be by a Joann, so I decided to do some shopping. And my crochet flowers are really popular in the summer during markets, so it was definitely time to restock on some new yarn. And I decided to be a little bit more bold with some colors, but unfortunately the end of the story is that I was left in there for way too long and I bought more than I needed. So what this clip is here is that I got some new sticker paper for me to try. I'm sorry, I cheated on my NEATO labels, but I just was looking for something a little cheaper, and of course I was wrong. I should have stuck with what I know is good, and stuck. I should have stuck with what I know is good, and at the end of the day, I am sticking with NEATO labels because I tried online labels, and I of course didn't get the waterproof one, and I looked at the waterproof one, and it was more expensive than NEATO labels, so I'm just gonna stick with NEATO labels. NEATO labels, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I just know that my brother has been laughing at me this whole video because I've only shown the clean parts of my work area, but this is definitely one of my clutterier areas, and I just kind of have stickers piled up everywhere. And because I've been dropping so many new stickers every single week for you guys, it has gotten very out of hand, so I decided it's finally time to put them in their proper little space. I also do this method for my markets. I just kind of have everything in their own little thing numbered, and then if people request a number, I can just pull it out from here. But I do need to find another method to kind of keep them organized because sometimes they spill out of these little plastic sleeves because they're slippery, and it's just a pain to put back, but honestly it's just the easiest so far. Okay, so we did our shop update yesterday, and this is the shop update where I did 21 Pilots and everyone else, and guys, I have never had so much support on one post before. Like, this shop update did pretty well. Not much in orders, but in the comments, like, everyone was just so happy. This is one of the stickers from 21 Pilots, and I'm super proud of myself. So we had a really successful shop update. Hopefully I can get some more orders on those soon. But that is all for the vlog. I'm going to move on to the market and kind of what I bring on a market, and just kind of go through a little bit of what I bring as prep and what I do and what I find to be more successful for my market, because I am a klutz and I forget everything at home. So this is the bag that I bring everything in. It stands up just like this, so it's super nice to have. Oh my. Well, there's that. So first things first, I always bring some markers just in case I have to write something down. I don't want it to be in pencil or pen, and I just want it to look nice. So I bring some colors that go along with kind of like my theme, in case maybe there's a sign I forgot or something I just kind of have to write on the last minute. These are really great to have. Of course, I never want to be left out without any writing utensils, so I have a couple of pencils, I have a pen, I have a marker that's a little bit thinner, and then I have a chalk board marker because I do have one of those for my signs in case I have to change something up. I always bring some tape. This one is kind of like a tape runner, a glue runner, so this one's always really nice to have in case I don't want to show that tape or something fell off. I always bring index cards because I need something to write on, and these are just small enough to where I can just grab one. I like to mark the amount of cash I get in my cash box, so I just always put one of these in there. Sometimes I forget a sign, so I quickly write up a sign and use the tape and Posca pens, and that way that just really helps me out. You never know if you're going to need to cut something, so I always bring some scissors with me. And then a charging block, because in case there's electricity at the site, it's always really nice to have. Here are the charging blocks that I like to bring. I like to bring two just in case, because inevitably one ends up not working. And I bring cables, one for my phone, one to charge the charging box, and then that's pretty much it, plus the box I talked about. I also bring yarn just because I might need to tie something up, which I have in the past, so I like a neutral colored yarn, and I bring it with me just in case. So the cash boxes I bring normally have a lid like this with a bunch of coins. I normally don't use the coins, but recently I updated the price of my stickers, so maybe once in a while. I have my square reader. I like this one instead of this one because this one needs for you to connect to Bluetooth, and I can't listen to music or I can't play music at my booth, so this one's just easier for me and the customer. I got it at Walmart. I feel so rich looking at them and touching them.
Okay, inevitably, I always get at least one 100 at every market, so I like to bring a bunch of 20s and a 50 if I have it. If not, I just bring probably like 4 to 5 20s. I bring a bunch of 10s and 5s because that's what I'll be using for the cash and the change. And then I always need a bunch of 1s because they're just necessary. I'm going to go through so many of them and I'm going to get... And the noise that it makes moving everything around, geez, like it feels like there's like a gun show going in the back of my car when I drive.
Did you know that girls are supposed to drink water? Because this is new to me as well. I have a thermos full of ice, and then I have a gallon water bottle that I bought, and then I also have a Pedialyte down here because I know that I'm gonna be super dehydrated. Like my hands actually hurt after market, so I make sure to drink this as well. That way I'm super hydrated and I'm not feeling like I want to die throughout the whole market. To the parking, and the drive here does not change the fact that I literally want to die of a heart attack each and every single time. But we made it, and I'm so glad we left early because I left something at home, so I had to turn back. So we're good. We're still here early. So those are the little things I bring. I obviously bring my tables, my tent, my weights, my chairs, my tablecloths and everything like that. And I also have this little cart. It helps me out so much. And I always bring a couple of snacks. I don't like anything too messy, just something I can pick at as I'm standing there waiting for my customers.